domingos en la Escuela del Olivar. Son 26 sesiones a lo largo de toda la temporada. Y en el pabellón Príncipe Felipe tenemos entrenamientos para los nacidos y nacidas entre 2012 y 2017. Si quieres mejorar tu juego, esta es tu oportunidad.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Zaragoza, Spain. This is the EuroLeagu women and a huge night in this competition, particularly for these two teams. Both these teams making it into the EuroLeagu women for the first time. And this is going to be something that the players and the fans and the coaches will always remember. There's no doubt about it. When you play in the top women's competition in the world, perhaps some nerves for both units coming out, but it's going to be exciting nonetheless. Casademont, Zaragoza, of course, really played great basketball last season in Spain, winning the Copa de la Reina. That's what really put them on the map. Of course, they have the Germany international Leonie Fibisch, who was named the league MVP, and then she went on to play for Germany at the FIBA Women's Eurobasket. Petra Holešinska has joined this team as well, the Czech Republic international, who promises to be one of the top players in this team, and who knows, could end up being one of the top teams in Spain and in the EuroLeagu women. She's played in Spain before, but we understood that she had some fitness issues before tonight's game, maybe carrying a little injury, so we're not sure if she's going to play. But for Sepsi, coming from Romania, first time that they have played in this competition in the regular season, and they are here we have it, just confirming it, Casademont Zaragoza going up against ACS Sepsi SIC here in Zaragoza, the Pabellon Príncipe Felipe. So the EuroLeagu women debut for both of these teams. They are playing in Group A. You could see already in Group A today, Fenerbahce, the defending champions, have rolled to a big win over Valencia Basket. Also today we have Asvel going up against DVTK, Hungarian Therm, and Beretta Famalicchio hosting AZS UMCS Lublin. So when you travel to Spain from Romania and you come as the defending champions of Romania, you have a lot of confidence, you have a lot of self-belief, but you also know that you're coming to an area where they play some really good basketball. Spain, of course, the national team, one of the top national team programs, both in men and women's basketball. And their leagues also two of the most competitive leagues, top to bottom. So they will have a star-studded team, Zaragoza, as they go into this EuroLeagu women for the first time. And players are going to be introduced. And there's the Sweden international Nyström, who played very well in the qualifying wins over TTT Riga. I think a lot of people expected TTT Riga to win their two games on aggregate. Jereben coming out, Bethany Manunga, who won the FIBA Women's Eurobasket this summer with Belgium. There she is, a terrific player. She's actually back with this team once again. So she played with them last season and likes her place with the Romanian club, as does Morgan Green, who's gotten off to a great start. She had 15 assists in their EuroLeagu women clinching victory over TTT Riga in the second leg. 15 assists, so she is the distributor, always looking to get her teammates involved. Maja, also Jankovic, Serbia international. Elinka Belegante from Romania, Stefania Katanian from Romania, Borislava Hristova from Bulgaria, Lana Mikesh from Serbia, and I mentioned Ellen Nyström, the longtime Sweden international. They're dancing in Zaragoza as they prepare for their first ever EuroLeague women's season. This is a country that is used to having a lot of prominent teams in the competition, particularly Avenida, but we've also seen Girona eat at the big table in the EuroLeague women. We've also seen, obviously, Valencia Basket, who have gotten off on a losing start tonight, falling at the defending champions, Valencia Basket. But when you look at the team, this Casademont Zaragoza team, it is a team that has a lot of recognizable players. You just saw Alexa Gulbe come out, the Latvian international. There's Leonie Fibish. And that was Tanaya Atkinson. And Carlos Cantero Morales, the head coach. Vega Jimeno is in this team. Ainhoa La Cornzana, Elena Oma, Mariona Ortiz. And there the coaches shaking hands before tonight's game here in the Prince Felipe. So Zaragoza, which is in the province of Aragon in Spain, a wonderful city to come and visit if you haven't already, and it has a long history with basketball, both men and women. So, but this is the biggest moment, one of the biggest moments for this women's team playing in this competition. Marion Ortiz from France, Veronika Vavrova from Czech Republic, and from Slovakia, Diana Lapanovic. So an all-women refereeing crew tonight in this EuroLeague women battle. Liga Femenina in Spain has actually gotten underway. And again, this is Casademont Zaragoza taking on ACS Sepsi SIC here in Zaragoza, the Pabellon Príncipe Felipe. So Valencia Basket, Casademont Zaragoza, Perfumarias Avenida, all playing in the EuroLeague women, getting off the wins in Spain. So Livia Jarebin, Ellen Nystrom, Borislava Christova, Morgan Green, and Betty Manunga in the starting five tonight, with Dumitrescu, Akathiotou, Katinian, Belegante, and Yankovic coming off the bench for coach Zoran Mikesh. And for Zaragoza, it's going to be Mariona Ortiz, Vega Jimeno, Leonie Fibish, Tanaya Atkinson, and Cristel Diallo, with Gerzavini, Gulbe, the Latvian international, Urdian, Oma, Hermosa, the Belgian center Geldof, all coming off the bench. So what will Mononga's main responsibilities be with this Sepsi team tonight? Well, they're going to look to her to do a little bit of everything, but especially bring that ferocious approach that has endeared her to her clubs, her national team. Really combative. See Carlos Cantero, the head coach of Casademont, Zaragoza. Mononga averaged 15 minutes a game for Belgium in their Eurobasket, their FIBA Women's Eurobasket women campaign. And she was a combative force, especially on the boards and defensively. But you can see that they would probably depend on her. There she is to do a little bit of scoring in this game as well. Hello, everybody. Good evening and welcome to Zaragoza, Spain. We are underway. The first EuroLeague women game of the season for Casademont Zaragoza in the white and ACS Sepsi in the green, and powering her way up for the first 2 points, Diallo. So Zaragoza with that early lead. Sepsi missed with their first attempt. Sepsi did play in the EuroCup women last season. There's the drive and another bucket. So Ortiz gets her first 2 EuroLeague women points. She might want to stop the game and take the ball and tuck that one away, but they're going to keep playing. Nystrom comes out and misses from deep. And powering her way down low and not taking no for an answer is Vega Jimeno. And again, Coach Marquez talking before the game, you know, if there's one advantage that this Zaragoza team has is they're definitely a bigger team than Sepsi. But they can't allow Zaragoza to go down low and score as easily as they have so far. So that kick keeps the basketball at this end. Three-pointer. Oh, she makes it. A chance for a 4-point play for Nystrom. Can you believe it? Goodness gracious. What a terrific introduction to the EuroLeague women for Nystrom. She missed her first attempt, but here she comes out, takes the three, and buries it. Fouled on the shot. Jimeno kind of invaded her landing space, and that's why the foul was called. So here she is, and Nystrom indeed completes the 4-point play. So the first points for Sepsi SIC in a EuroLeague women regular season game is a 4-point play. Zaragoza get it to the corner. Jimeno has it knocked out of her hands by Nystrom, who looks out the floor. Nystrom, nice attempt to get the basketball down low to Mononga. Jimeno on the spot. That ball tapped, but it stays in the hands of the green. And now the turnover. Quickly the other way, Ortiz picks it up, throws it down low to Diallo. Now spreads it out to the left, and knocking it down is Atkinson. Well, she looks sharp on that. Kristova. And an offensive foul called on Manunga. Moving screen. Well, just as long as they can get a 4-point play every other possession, they should be okay. Sepsi, SIC. But they need to get some stops. Atkinson to Leonie Fibish. And the Germany international misses. Now bringing it up the floor, Morgan Green. Remember, she is a terrific passer of the basketball. She gets it over to Nystrom. Nystrom doesn't hesitate. She's got the green light. She is an elite shooter. They're going to double check. The clock had not started, the shot clock, so they're going to say put 20 on the shot clock. First time that Nystrom has played in the EuroLeagu Women. It's a little surprising to me. Here's a long three-pointer. No. Quickly, Manunga. Her progress impeded by Ortiz. It's go time. You got to launch it, and a little desperation, and then Nystrom coming over the back. So Jerebin had to throw up a shot right at the end of the shot clock. Barely got the rim. Nystrom going for the rebound. It looked like in live action that was a clear foul, but when you see it on the replay, she was just kind of going for the rebound. But her opponent had better position. Fibish dumps it down low to Diallo. And that is a big time presence down low. Cristel Diallo. 30 years of age. Hails from France. And that pass knocked away by Atkinson. She's going to take it all the way down for the 2 points. And the lead goes to 9, and Makic has seen enough. He's going to call for a timeout. So as the lights lower, let's go.
Situation when they are giving the ball inside. They are not at all in the first position. The fight for position, we didn't make any fouls. We have 0 fouls and we are letting them to finish inside. You have that one offensive. We started the game with turnover. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey. She won. And after that we go 0. Sepsi.
So coming out of the timeout, Morgan Green brings it up the floor. Coach reminding his team they haven't really committed many fouls. Stop those easy buckets. Here's a nice little turn with Istova, the Bulgarian. Always good to see your team score right out of the timeout. Diallo. Oh, boy, look at that. She gets under and puts it up for the reverse layup. How about that? Manunga. It's not just rebounding and defense. She can smoke it from outside. Vega Jimeno knocks down to three. And one of these Spanish players plays with a lot of emotion. Manunga, oh, she is bumped big time by Cristel Diallo. Jimeno always known for being a player that could let it fly from deep. And that was Diallo just committing the foul. So now some substitutions. Some new players coming into the game for Zaragoza. Gulbe's in. Helena Oma's in as well. Where's number 16? Well, it looked like pretty good defense to me. Sepsi perhaps a little fortunate to maintain possession after that one. Manunga missing from the baseline. Ten-point lead for Zaragoza here early on. Ortiz dumps it down low, and the reach by Ristova is going to put Gulbe on the line for a three-point play. And this Sepsi SIC team needs to put the brakes on this start for Zaragoza, or this thing could be over early. Geldof checks into the game, the other Belgium international. So you can see Petra Holoshinska over there on the bench carrying a niggle. Not going to be able to play tonight, it appears. Gulbe makes the first. Three-point shot, Ristova. She misses, but here's the offensive rebound. Good sharing of the basketball. They pass it back outside. Well, they might have had a better look. Oh, good patience, but Ristova still not able to get the drop. Now quickly up the floor, Atkinson, and her pass intended for Geldof, but it was batted out of bounds. Mariona Ortiz checks out of the game for Casademont Zaragoza. Veteran point guard, 31 years of age. Gulbe gets down low, has it knocked away. Good opportunistic play by Sepsi SIC. Well, you wonder if Morgan Green might be able to put the ball on the deck and go to the basket, maybe have some success. Here she is, running the offense. Manunga from downtown. Oh, yes. Shooter's roll, shooter's bounce, whatever you want to call it. So 4 points for Bethy Manunga. And back to an 11-point deficit. La Corzana also in the game, 0-0. How about that? Another 3-point shot. This one drilled by Gulbe. Oh, nice pass down low. I'll tell you what, we're seeing some good basketball by the Sepsi SIC team. Hristova with the layup. Nice backdoor cut. They trail by 12 points. It's understandable. It'll take them a little bit of time to settle in. They're on the road, playing in this regular season for the first time, and they're the underdogs. Here is Atkinson getting to the free throw line. So Yankovic in the game commits the foul. But that's exactly what the coach would rather see. Put him on the line, make him earn it. Atkinson, 27 years of age, and misses the first. Hails from the U.S. state of Connecticut. Thirteen-point advantage for Zaragoza. Nystrom hands it off to Hristova. Nystrom hands it off. That was on Phoebish, the foul. Hristova gets rid of it, and they almost turn it over. Nystrom has to put it up. She drives, and what a play from Nystrom. Ellen Nystrom hardly had any time, but had plenty of savvy and confidence to be able to put it on the deck and go to the basket. La Corzana looks to make the killer pass. Back outside. Helena Oma now down low, and nobody boxes out Phoebish. And she draws the foul, going for the putback. And it's just one of these things. You got to take care of the defensive boards. Nobody boxed out Leonie Phoebish. So Hristova goes out. I'll tell you, it's going to be really exciting watching these teams, watching these players like Leonie Phoebish as well when she plays at the FIBA Women's Olympic Qualifying Tournament. Germany, definitely one of the big stories of the Eurobasket women. Making it to the quarterfinals and winning the classification game to get the invite to the Olympic qualifying tournament. Morgan Green passes it, long three, and that misses everything. So that attempt from Jerabin. And now goes back to Zaragoza, who have almost doubled the score of Sepsi here late in the first quarter. Now, ordinarily you would take it down to the last shot, but I'm not sure they will. Let's see. There's the drive, and the basket is good. Good play by Oma. And how about that? You know she's got the game. Morgan Green needs to be a little bit more selfish offensively, I think, scoring-wise. She hits the three-pointer. Wow! From half court. In fact, just a few steps beyond half court to end the first quarter. Morgan Green, we know you got the handles. You can dish it. Now it's time to start looking for your shot. That three-pointer makes it 29-17. Casademont Zaragoza on top of Sepsi SIC at the end of one. three-pointer from their point guard, Morgan Green. She's 1 of 2. And here's Morgan Green sneaking in and knocking it out of her hands. Ortiz. Crowd taking exception to the good defense being played by Morgan Green. Here's Omar. She just scored on the drive at the end of the first quarter. She launches it from deep and knocks down the 3, so she's definitely got game herself. Entry pass, and Yankovic fouled as she goes up by Ortiz.
Primera falta personal de la jugadora de Casademont, Zaragoza, Mariana Ortiz.
She misses both, but good job Nystrom knocking it away. Took a gamble there coming over the back, but was able to knock it into Manunga's hands. Now Green hooping and scooping. She steps back. She puts it up, and this time off the front of the iron. And good effort there on the glass from Sepsi SIC to maintain possession. That was Masha Yankovic. Morgan Green, well, I think she heard me. She's going to put it up, and now she's missed a couple. Now Ortiz hands it off to Gulbe. Into the paint, and the Latvian is fouled.
Segunda falta personal, Yankovic.
Just 23 years of age, Alexa Gulbe. Rostova comes back into the game for Sepsi SIC. She makes 1 of 2. So 16 points, the difference. Ball kicked out of bounds. Well, you know, Zaragoza are really kind of pointing towards a finish to get into the playoffs of the EuroLeague women and then see what they can do. They cannot afford to drop any games at home. That'll be the thinking. Rostova, oh, nice spin move. Well, she put me in a spin cycle there, but she missed the shot. She did the hard work to get to the rim and then just didn't finish. Quick pass to the corner. Gulbe knocked away, but picking it up right at the line was Geldof, and she missed. There's Fibish again coming up, knocking it away. Leonie Fibish. Quiet-ish start, just 2 points so far for her, but she can erupt. And Green, thinking her teammate was going to be somewhere where she wasn't. Her pass sails out of bounds. We'll stay at this end. 14 on the shot clock. Oh boy, they get it way too deep there for Oma. And that's going to be oh my if Sepsi SIC give away just easy buckets like that. Ristova spins, turns. Good job, Nystrom on Geldof, who gets it back. Fibish gets it out to Oma. She knocks out another three. And the lead has ballooned to 21 points for Zaragoza, leading to another timeout for Sepsi SIC. It's been a dream start for Zaragoza, opening up a 38-17 lead. Not even midway through the second quarter. So that's why there was very angry Sepsi SIC coach in the timeout. Good play. Nystrom coming right out of the timeout, scoring on the baseline. But it's at this end of the floor where Sepsi SIC has to make some progress. Leonie Fibish gets it deep. Going right at Manunga. Then Manunga takes it away. And a jump ball called. Possession error will go to Sepsi SIC. Well, that was a quick jump ball call. Looked like she had it. Nystrom bounce pass. Yankovic turns and the lefty scores. 4 straight points for Sepsi SIC. Much better. Now they get another stop. Try to go back down and score again. Good D on Gulbe, and Morgan Green reaches in and commits a foul with 3.8 seconds left on the shot clock.
Primera falta personal, Ricky. Y hay cambio en Casademont, Zaragoza. Se retiran Serena Geldo, Elena Oma. Vuelven a pista Ney Atkinson, Kristen.
So Geldof goes out. Atkinson comes back in. Oma goes out. And Diallo also back in. Goldman misses both. So break. Chance to keep this run going for Sepsi SIC. We're down 21. Right now it's a 17-point game. Manunga missing the 3. Didn't run any offense, and it looks like Coach Makash wasn't too happy about it. Good defense, Ristova taking it away. What's Diallo doing with the ball? Here is Green driving in and scoring. Well, 6 unanswered points for Sepsi SIC, and that leads to a timeout now for Zaragoza, who have seen their lead cut to 15 points.
Side of 3, horrible. We play the handle, and the player who play the back screen always is going to the corner. What is this? And the player who pass the ball pass to the corner. Don't stay static. So they are switching the back screen and we stay static. Instead of keep moving, instead of moving. Venga, hostia. Don't relax, come on.
So coming out of the timeout, here's the pass down low. Back outside to Atkinson, drifts in, gets it to Diallo. Good passing. Ristova from downtown. Good hands. Well, right now from three-point range, just 2 of 9 for ACS Sepsi versus 5 of 7. Casademont Zaragoza shooting it much better from deep. Here's Atkinson. Here's Phoebish. Gets blocked as she drives in by Nystrom. Good defense from Nystrom. Yep, she just reached over and got the swat. Oh, beautiful bounce pass. Phoebish down low to Ortiz, who then gets it to Jimeno, who misses the layup. Well, we've seen both teams miss some layups today. Green. To Nystrom. Feet behind the arc. She doesn't hesitate and knocks down her second three-pointer of the game. Remember, she had the 4-point play. Down low to Diallo. She passes it back outside to Phoebish. A little long, but Diallo collects the long offensive rebound. Then she's blocked. And The ball is awarded to Sepsi SIC. Well, there's a lot of reaching and slapping. Watch this. She loses it. Oh, yeah, you could see Atkinson did a good job reaching around, and the ball went off of Sepsi SIC, but they get possession. So those things even out. Here's Manunga going right at Diallo. Well, you got to like the aggressive play of Bethy Manunga. And again, you know that Belgium will be counting on her to provide some energy if, as expected, they get to the Olympics. So Diallo goes out. Diallo didn't want to be criticized for her play on that one. But Manunga being aggressive, getting in there, and Makish has to like the recovery that he's seeing right now. Serbian coach. Manunga makes both free throws. Now a little bit of pressure. Not sure they were ready for that. But they did handle it well. Atkinson drives in. Oh, boy, she's a quality player, isn't she? Tanaya Atkinson recognizes what's available and just takes advantage. That bounce pass. Oh, gets away from Ristova. I'm not sure that even if she catches that, I'm not sure what she's going to be able to do with it, except pass it. Oh, almost another turnover. Yankovic gambling a little bit. First EuroLeague women game in the regular season for Pepsi SIC. First ever EuroLeague women game for Zaragoza. And they come out and another long jump shot. This is a 2 from La Corzana. Now Green. Gets it to Nystrom. Manunga goes baseline. And the reach on Geldof. She fouls her fellow Belgian. Boy, that's a real touch foul. Sepsi SIC. Down 16. Still with a chance. They need to go finish this first half strong. Manunga into the paint. Stops and waited too long to make her move. Well, she made one move too many. La Corzana, excuse me, drives in, misses the shot. Oh, and Geldof went for the basketball and collided into Manunga. Well, a little fortunate. They've missed a couple of layups here late. Geldof goes out. And checking in is number 20, Nerea Hermosa. Manunga. Oh. Good job, Helena Omar. And then Omar loses it out of bounds. Oh, Omar just lost her handle. Kristova turns it over. And here is the drive, and Hermosa into the game and going straight to the line. And that's a good call. Foul on Nystrom. Well, just swiping down on it. It's an easy call for the ref. Hermosa, 22 years of age. Obviously has a lot of potential, as we saw in that play, but also you look at what she's been able to do with Spain's youth teams. Under 20 European Championship in 2021, 2019. She played both the Under 19 Women's World Cup and the Under 18 European Championship. So up to an 18-point lead now. 38 seconds remaining in this first half. Green. If they go quickly, they'll get it back. Get 2 for 1. Here's Manunga for 3. Misses everything. Coach Marcus not entirely happy with one of the players on that play. So the whistle blows, and that'll be foul number 4 in this second quarter. So Green was called for the foul on La Cruzana. Atkinson, she's got good handles. Look at this. She gets it in, she puts it up, and she misses just a little bit of time. Yankovic has to put it up. She does from mid-court, but it was too hard. Well, give Sepsi SIC credit. They're still battling here, trailing by 18 points. Zaragoza in command in their first ever game in the EuroLeague Women.
Nosotros también estamos muy contentos de encontrarnos aquí, ¿a que sí?
Claro que sí, además tenemos verlos a todos en el grupo, así que os hemos traído un pequeño adelanto de lo que vamos a hacer durante estas fiestas del Pilar. Eso, por favor, un poquito de música. ¡Venga, esas palmas fuertes!
Well, you look at the shooting numbers, you can see overall much better for Zaragoza. They lead it 46-28 at halftime. And leading the way for them in terms of scoring is Omar has 10 points, 8 for Tanaya Atkinson, and 7 for Alexa Gulbe, 8 also for Cristel Diallo. Their rebounding superiority is helping them, although I felt like ACS Sepsi did a little bit better in that second quarter. 5 more assists, and they have also forced more turnovers. And they've scored 11 points off of the Sepsi SIC turnovers. So we're at halftime. It's 46-28. Casademont Zaragoza on top of ACS Sepsi SIC.
hemos venido para las fiestas del Pilar. Estaremos en el 5. ¡Viva el 5-2! ¿Dónde?
En el recinto ferial de Valdespartera os esperamos a todos por allí.
¡Hasta el día 22! ¡Gracias!
es un día cualquiera. Hoy juega Casademont Zaragoza y estamos en Europa. Que se vean esas luces. Arriba Boyes, arriba bufandas luminosas. Y sobre todo, arriba esas palmas. Fuerte.
So Casademont Zaragoza, they also played in the Eurocup Women last season, made it to the quarterfinals before they went out against Villeneuve d'Ascq over 2 legs. Villeneuve d'Ascq, of course, the team that is hails from France. So 3,548 coming out to tonight to watch here in the Felipe. And we'll see if Zaragoza can turn it on here at the start of the second half. So second half action underway. 46-28, Zaragoza on top of Sepsi SIC. Sepsi SIC now attacking the basket to the left on your screen. Bounce pass, and oh boy, that was a perfect opportunity for them into that deficit, and Manunga misses the layup. Morgan Green missing. So Phoebus has missed from deep. Camino has missed from deep. Now Ortiz gets into the paint. Beautiful play. Oh, and Diallo misses down low. But the whistle blows on Green. Well, they called the foul. She had her hands on her, so. So Diallo goes to the line and makes the first. Misses the second, but the long rebound chased down by Jimeno. Diallo actually played for the Villeneuve team that beat Casademont Zaragoza last year in the Eurocup Women. And the jump ball, it'll be possession Sepsi SIC, so they finally get it back. Cristel Diallo was a force for Villeneuve last season. She had 10 points in the 84-68 win in the quarterfinals in the first leg. Zaragoza won the second leg, but only by 9. So Nistra missing from deep. Here's Atkinson, rebounds and runs. Oh boy, she had the shot, decided to pass it back out. Now she gets it back, and she's going to take it in. She's got a chance for a three-point play. She's laughing because I think she realizes she had the shot before. She passed it out there. And Green's like, well, if you're going to call that a foul, I'm just going to go ahead and hammer her next time. So Green, she hit that long shot at the end of the first quarter to cut the deficit to 12. She goes out. Atkinson misses the lead back up to 21 points. Manunga takes it deep and gets it to go. Well, overall, you have to be impressed by her all-round game, Manunga. She is a terrier. Jimeno has her pass stolen. Here comes Manunga. And Manunga again, you can see she's been working on that left-handed layup. And now over and back. Oh, that's a mistake. Some sloppy play here by Zaragoza. And you can see that Carlos Cantero is a little bit annoyed. But now they turn it over. And that's the problem when Green goes out. You lose your primary ball handler. But again, they turn it over, and it's going to lead to a layup. How about that? Gerben gets ahead and just a kind of a helter-skelter pace. So cutting it back to a 15-point deficit. Timeout Cantero. Let's go down to the bench and listen to the Spanish coach.
What is this? Turnover. Focus.
Afición, que estamos en Europa y esto no para.
Listen, and two, ¿vale? Also four. If we play two, point one, screen, juego, and the point one coming up, okay? Hand off option, pick and roll, ¿vale?
Eso es, afición, hasta el final con nuestro equipo.
Well, 15 points is not insurmountable, especially with the shot clock, with the three-point shot. And if you can force some turnovers, like Sepsi SIC have done, you know, that certainly gives some chances, gives yourself a chance to get back in the game. And another turnover, a foul on Diallo. So it must have been setting a screen. We didn't see it there. So Geldof is going to come in for Diallo. And there's definitely a little bit of an opening here for this Sepsi SIC team. They really knuckle down. They've got Katanan bringing the ball up the floor right here. Ristova pulls up and gets it to go. Wasn't the most beautiful shot, but it was soft enough to hit off the backboard. Looked like it hit off the rim and backboard at the same time and then fell in. Well, they haven't been this close in a long time, 13, and that is not a good bucket to give away. A layup to Geldof. Ortiz definitely has some game. Katanan, oh boy, she just takes it deep, turns it over. Doesn't want to get too far ahead of herself. She's in a rush for no reason. Now Ortiz reaches in and is fouled by Livia Gerben. Now the turnover. Can Manunga turn it? Oh, she's fouled for the third time tonight by her Belgian compatriot. So Manunga will go to the free throw line. Yeah, she stopped and Geldof just couldn't slow down enough. So now she has to go out and Helena Oma comes in. Fibish goes out. Excuse me, Geldof is going to remain in the game. Turnovers have been a problem for Zaragoza. It may not ultimately catch up with them tonight, but down the road, they're going to have to take care of the basketball a little bit better. So Monunga takes her time and again makes both free throws to cut the deficit back to 13. Zaragoza have turned it over 10 times. Also 10 turnovers for Sepsi SIC, who need a stop. Ortiz takes it deep, hands it off. Geldof misses. Oh, boy. And Oma reaches in. Nobody there for Sepsi SIC going for the rebound, but they're able to tie up Helena Oma. So the jump ball possession arrow keeps the basketball at this end for Zaragoza. Atkinson puts it on the deck, drives, and it does not drop this time. So a little bit of a reprieve for Sepsi SIC. If they can knock down a 3 here, they'll cut it to 10. And you know the fans back in Romania will be on their feet if that happens. Here's Ristova, though. She puts a short little jumper up, and it's going to remain at this end. Monunga putting the pressure on the rebounder. Looked like it was a good call. Jetterbin doesn't shoot it, but then turns it over right into the hands of Ortiz. The crowd wants an unsportsmanlike. They will get on you in Spain. There's no two ways about it. So Jetterbin with a costly turnover. They could go and review it to see if they want to upgrade it, but they're not going to. Okay, now. Now they're saying fuera, away to the referees. They called the foul on Jetterbin. Going for the basketball, so I'm not sure what, they'd already made that call. That's the, so there was nothing new there. She just reconfirmed the call, and the crowd reacted. Ortiz gets it to Geldof. Passes it back out. It gets deflected by Hristova. Atkinson takes it deep, and she's fouled. So if that foul's on Nystrom, that is her third. No, the foul was on Monunga. Atkinson sinks both. Back to a 15-point lead. And again, it just illustrates how bad that turnover was on the previous possession. You had a chance to cut it to 11, maybe 10, and you turned it over. Here's Nystrom. She's open, and she makes another shot from deep. The sweet Swede. She has got a beautiful stroke out there. So back to a 12-point game. They haven't been this close in a while. I think since the end of the first quarter, in fact. Ortiz drives, and Oma goes up for the offensive rebound. The ball knocked out of her hands by Ristova. Excuse me, it's Gulba, who's in the Latvian now. Went up for it. The ball is knocked out of her hands. Ortiz. Inbounds it. Oma shaking and baking. She gets down low, misses. There's the offensive rebound, a putback. Nystrom with the board. Katanen now. Jerubin. Jerubin. Another turnover. She goes after it. Can't get it. A chance for Zaragoza now. She tried to take it deep and to pass it back into the middle of the paint to Manunga. And in the end, the other way, it's Atkinson, who's just might just be the best player on the court. 14 points. Manunga, nobody picks her up, and ultimately she's fouled. If that's on Geldof, that's the 4th time she's fouled her. Phoebish comes back into the game. No, the foul was on Ortiz. Well, Manunga's got 13 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. And just makes 1 of 2. So again, 13 points separate these two teams. Lakrozana has it down low. She turns, and she's fouled. "23-year-old Lakrozana." Got some good young players in this team. Also a former youth national team player for Spain. Misses that. Remember, they don't have Petra Holishinska. She's one of the better players, I would think, in this team. She's injured, not able to play tonight. The Czech Republic international, who had some dazzling performances at the FIBA Women's Eurobasket this past summer. And Ristova drives in. And just a little chaotic. A little out of control on the drive. Lakrozana. Phoebish gets it to Oma. Here's Geldof. Yankovic back in the game, gets the rebound. Ristova fouled by Phoebish. Watch the body. Wasn't so much the body, it was the arm is what they called. Well, these fans have had enough. They're really riding these referees as we have a timeout called by Sepsi SIC.
Who is on you now in defense?
Okay? You are with Nystrom. No long hair. Where are you going here? And remember, pick and roll in the sideline. Blue. Venga.
Well, this tradition, this league rather has such a long, rich tradition. Especially, there was a dominance of UMMC Katerinburg all the way up to 2021. And that was starting back in 2013. But you've had some Spanish teams that have done well. You had, obviously, in the most recent times, you had Los Casares winning it in 2012. And before that, the year before that, you had Halcon Avenida in 2011. And certainly Casademont Zaragoza would like to put their name among the champions one day. So a good drive by Yankovic, and she earns a trip to the line. Well, I like this coach. I mean, he really is, he's working. Coaching up his youngsters that aren't in the game, making sure they're on the same page. They understand what they're trying to do. Yankovic makes just 1 of 2, and it's a 12-point game. I mean, if Zaragoza had made their free throws tonight, this game would be over. They're 10 of 18. Geldof. La Corzana. And the long rebound corralled by Gulbe and goes back out to La Corzana. La Corzana dumps it down low. And Geldof catches, turns, and scores over Nystrom. That's better for her, for Geldof. Just under 11 and a half minutes remaining in the game. A 14-point advantage for Zaragoza, playing in the EuroLeague Women for the very first time. Also the first regular season game in the EuroLeague Women for this Sepsi SIC team. Now, Bethany Manunga has to dive on the floor. Gets it. Possession area will favor Sepsi SIC. The right idea, but if it's not there, it's not there. You don't have to make that pass. Katanayan in the game with Morgan Green sitting on the bench right now. They get it to Yankovic, is knocked away. Good job, Oma. Good job, Manunga. Boy, she is raising eyebrows tonight. I mean, she really has played well. And that comes as no surprise. She's got 2 steals to go with her 7 rebounds and 13 points. And she has played the majority of this game, almost 28 minutes. Now look at that. Geldof, nice move. From number 23, earning a trip to the line. Nice burst of speed. Yankovic seemed to recover pretty well there, but must have made contact. So here's Geldof at the line and takes her time and makes the first. Just makes 1 of 2. The 26-year-old. An offensive foul. Moving screen. So you can see she was trying to pick Helena Oma. Phoebish puts on the deck, drives in. Oh boy, she's so graceful, isn't she? She is poetry in motion. Lead goes back to 17. Manunga puts her head down, drives in. Oh boy. That's looked like she didn't have much of an angle there, and it was very low off the glass, but it still went in. Gulbe right at the end. And a little message from the Latvian right at the end of the quarter. Taking it back to an 18-point advantage. She knew exactly how much time there was. High arcing three and nothing but the bottom of the net. 63-45. Zaragoza on top of Sepsi SIC at the end of three.
Una técnica ya muy depurada. Recordad además que son 4 entradas y tienen que marcar los dos miembros pequeños de la familia. De momento todavía no, todavía no. Hay que marcarlo, hay que meter canasta los dos, todavía no, Una canasta, tu hermana tiene que meter tu hermana canasta. Vamos, 4 entradas, bien. Vamos. Madre mía, ya casi estamos. ¡Cuidado! ¡Empate, empate, empate! ¡Empate! El primero que mete el canasta gana la familia. ¡Estamos empate! ¡Gol! ¡Canasta! ¡Ven aquí, ven aquí, ven aquí, ven aquí! ¡Ven aquí! ¡Al centro, al centro, al centro! 4 entradas. ¡Fin para vuestra familia! Igualadísimo el pedazo de partido que se ha pegado. Los ganadores, por favor, miramos a Esther, miramos al centro. Y recordad a todos los abonados y abonadas de Casademont, Zaragoza, que tenemos un 30% de descuento en las entradas de Fofito Viva el Circo y en el Circo del Tormento.
Shooting numbers, all the numbers favor Zaragoza, but the 18-point lead, and it's got to be frustrating. Got to be frustrating for this Sepsi SIC team from Romania. They were right there, trailing by 12 points. Pass down low to Diallo, and Manunga, who else, takes it away. And she's able to bring the basketball up the floor herself. Sepsi SIC going to make one last run here. You can't get it all back at once, but there's just not much time, so you got to really dig in here quickly. Make some shots. Cantero for three. Oh, boy, she nails a three. Where's that been all night? And just like that, it's back to a 15-point deficit. Zaragoza would like to lower the boom here in the fourth quarter if possible. Diallo gets it down to Gulba.
Segunda falta personal, Casademont. Tiro libre a la vez.
And Gulba, who hit that three-pointer right at the end of the third quarter, makes the first. Certainly some smiles over there on the bench. La Corzana enjoying herself. Nystrom tempted to put it up. Gets it down low, and Yankovic, how about that? Strong move, and gets the foul called on Ortiz.
Tercera falta personal de la jugadora de Casademont, Zaragoza, Mariana Ortiz.
And Yankovic this time makes the free throw. She had missed her previous two. Good move, and then Diallo doesn't make the shot. But another turnover at the worst possible time. And another bucket goes by the wayside. Gulbe can't score either on the putback, and Ristova chases it down in the corner. Good strong drive and another bucket for Yankovic. There's the pass. Back outside, Diallo, long two. Wow. I wasn't thinking that was a good shot, but she made it. Noga missing it, and Phoebus with the rebound. It's just awfully difficult to come all the way back. There's the whistle.
Cambio en Casademont, Zaragoza. Se retiran Leo, Phoebe, Aleska, Kulbe.
So Phoebus goes out.
Impulsor, pega primero.
And Ortiz, who's been decent tonight, makes the first free throw. And the second. Green back in the game. Nystrom drives in, looking for a foul. Three-pointer, and Jimeno strikes from downtown once again. So timeout on the court. Casademont Zaragoza just minutes away from getting their first win.
I'm saying to you what you have to do. Be fucked up the offense. It's never personal to you, but every time when I say something, you have something to respond. Leave it. We'll go with Ellen.
Well, you could hear the hot attitude from the coach over there. 6 minutes remaining. He wants to see some execution down the stretch. Nystrom puts it on the deck. Morgan Green for 3. Atkinson's pass to Jimeno goes out of bounds. And another offensive foul. This one turns it over, back over to Zaragoza, who hosting this first ever EuroLeague women game for the club. And it's going to be their night. It hasn't always been beautiful tonight, but they've done what they've had to do. Atkinson. Jimeno trying to get it to her, but Atkinson was fouled.
Quinta falta personal, Jankovic.
Three is not there for Omar. Morgan Green. Monunga this time missed the layup. Should have been almost automatic. Bounce pass. Better basketball from Zaragoza. Diallo turns, scores. Nystrom from deep. She and Monunga have been two bright spots all night long for this Sepsi SIC team. And hopefully they'll get their teammates in the locker room, get them up after this and say, hey, we showed some good stuff. We just got to build on this. Omar from downtown missing. Ristova rebounds the miss. Morgan Green fouled. So Fibic comes back into the game for Omar. Omar leads with 10 points. Green pulls up, misses the short jumper. Pass up to Diallo. Coming up on the 3.5-minute mark. Zaragoza on a history-making night for the club. It's going to be good history-making because they're closing in on victory. Diallo travels. Yeah, just a little bit of a shuffle. Monunga wasn't going to have any of that, was she? She just kind of slapped the ball away. Shoot it, Bethy. Again, La Corzana takes it to the left. Now back to the right. Doesn't want to over dribble. Teammates will get a little bit bored standing around if you're out there dribbling too much. Here's the pass down low, and the basket is good. Jimeno. Well, late in the third quarter, they had cut it to 12 points. And a flourish of points, 7 points right at the end of the third quarter for Zaragoza. Pretty much put this one to bed. Took it back up to an 18-point lead. Nice to see Hermosa check back into the game. Nerea Hermosa. She had some good minutes early. Well, the elite competition in women's basketball around the world, this EuroLeague Women, year in and year out, has great teams, great players, and these two teams are part of it for the first time. And Zaragoza, you know, you look at the group that they're going to be in, as some of the subs are now going to come into the game. They're in Group A with Fenerbahce, Valencia Basket, Skio, DVTK, Han Therm, Polski Kukier, AZS, UMC Lublin, and Asvel. So it's going to be tough to make it into that top four. They're going to have to improve on this performance tonight, but they've been good enough to beat Sepsi SIC. Sepsi SIC steps back. Nystrom can't get it to go. In the other group, you've got Prague, Avenida, Kukurova, Mersin, CB Mersin, excuse me, Basket Lands, Polkovice, Villeneuve, Diask, Serco Unigior, and Virtus Bologna. Three-point shot is good. Well, there you go. Coming off the bench and making it count, Lere Urdian. Just 30 seconds into the game, and she knocks down a three. So it's gotten out of hand here in this fourth quarter. Oh, Phoebish. Nobody steps over to get in front of Phoebish.
Muerto en pista.
Vamos al más grande de nuevo, el baile, la animación tiene 4 letras, la L, la I, la N, la K, que hace Lee.
Very sound. Very sound.
pabellón, 3.548 votos en el Príncipe Felipe. Gracias, afición.
Well, coach wanted to make sure his team finishes this game in the right way, coming out of the timeout, missing the three, missing everything. Cristova able to throw the basketball off of Zaragoza, so they'll keep it at this end. So Zaragoza are going to be at DVTK next week in Hungary. And Sepsi 6, excuse me, will be at home against Skio. Well, you never like to lose. You don't like to lose big. And you'll try to draw some positives from this experience. Doesn't seem like it right now, but Sepsi 6, I'm sure, will at least know now they've got their feet wet in the EuroLeague women, and there is no such thing as an easy game. Just have to go back to practice, get ready to come back. Oh, nice pass. La Corzana misses the layup. And the former Spain Youth International has to make that shot. She's going to get more minutes. Nystrom hands it off to Katanan. Katanan fouled as she drives in by Hermosa. And the reason why she gets that foul is because she's swiping down at the ball. If she just keeps her hands up, they're not going to call the foul. Catanea, she had a three. Here she is missing the first. So the Zaragoza fans, they have witnessed history tonight. Their team, for the first time ever, playing in the EuroLeague women, and they're going to get a win, a convincing one at that, over Sepsi 6. Romanians also playing in the regular season of the EuroLeague women for the first time, and there they are, dumping it down low, and it's a beautiful shot from Hermosa. And with 5.6 seconds left, I don't think the coach of Sepsi 6 is too enamored with Zaragoza continuing to play. So they're going to pick it up, and they're going to run down the court themselves. Nystrom gets it off a little too late. The Swede, well, that's it, 85-57. Zaragoza rolled to a big win over Sepsi 6. They have made their bow in the EuroLeague women a memorable one here in the Pavillon Prince Felipe. 85-57. Zaragoza roll to a big win. Well, a balanced attack. Atkinson, 14 points. Diallo, 13. 12 for Gulbe, the Latvian. And 10 apiece for Vega Jimeno and Helena Oma. And as usual, Mariona Ortiz pulling the strings, the conductor of the orchestra. She had 4 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists. She also had 4 steals, which actually made her the highest rated player in the game for Casademont Zaragoza, plus 17 efficiency. So great job from the veteran point guard. So all smiles in that Zaragoza lineup, on that roster, all the players out there applauding the crowd, saying thank you for coming out tonight. This will be the first of many games that they play in the EuroLeague women here in Zaragoza. And don't forget, Petra Holeshenska wasn't able to play tonight, so they're only going to get better. This team has real possibilities, Zaragoza. You want to keep your eye on them. So one final time tonight from Zaragoza, it's 85-57. Casademont Zaragoza winning it over ACS Sepsi from Romania. Thanks for watching, everybody.